Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Very good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking me. It's been a
Awesome.
long time. Today we are
Yep, we haven't had a conversation in, I think, over a month, if I'm not wrong.
yeah.
All
You
right.
are right. Actually, even I was also not that much active for 1 2 months around one two
All right.
months
You must be
approximately.
busy with other challenges or projects.
Yeah, you're right. I
Awesome.
We have an institute, so we need to work there as well. And I provide English related courses in our institute, but there are many courses. So there is a beautician course also. So I was busy with that. I was also learning. Teacher like trainer was teaching, but I was also learning. So that's why I was busy for that. And
Awesome.
they took me as a model for the makeup.
That's lovely. I was just going to ask you, like, are you creating the program? Are you creating the course? Or are you just an instructor in the course where you're giving classes with, you know, coaching people
Mhm.
in the course itself? I was curious about that.
Yeah. So my sister is the owner of the institute. Actually, she runs, and we provide so many courses. There are many courses in this village area. It's a rural area, so people they don't know how to learn anything, what to do in their life, and only the study basically. So for that, my sister think about them, and as also we didn't learn much out of home, so we started, my sister started, and my sister suggested me that you can work here. It means I can teach there. So as I started learning my English language, so we work together. I teach English language and she works for makeup industry, beautician industry, I would say.
Okay, lovely. Sounds very exciting. Sounds like you're
Mhm.
growing, you're getting new skills under your belt, right?
Mhm. Yeah. So I was also learning, I don't have idea about, I didn't have earlier, but now I have idea. I was not interested earlier to know about beautician related makeup and all things. But right now, if as I saw the process and the teaching way, and it's also an art and a skill. So of course, when we started our institute, so I realized that every skill is very important in our life. So that's
Definitely.
why I'm taking serious about this beautician course as well. I'm not learning properly, but I'm learning. Yes.
Slow and steady. Don't worry.
Yes. Because my work is to teach English and learning English because I'm learning English and teaching. So it takes a lot of time and I'm studying my master's. So a lot of things are there to do. So that's why I am not, I can't be completely into that part, in that course or that skill. But yes, my work is to teach English and learn English. So I'm focusing more about English because still, I have to learn so many things in English, and taking classes, you can understand how much it takes time on online.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I think, I used to have an English teacher, English professor in schools, and she said that you could make English your career for the next 20 years or 50 years, and you will still have something to learn at any point. Like, there is no way you can sort of be 100% knowledgeable about everything in English, right? Even when we look at all these books, like Oxford University books or dictionaries, those scholars are also always curious about the new trends, what new words are being invented by the people. So I think, if I'm not wrong, Webster and Oxford dictionaries, they release like a word
mhm.
of the year. Do you know this?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. So every year they come up with this one word that has been trending for like the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
You add that to the
Yeah,
dictionary, and then so that people can find the meaning of that word when other people are using it. So
every year.
every year, yeah.
Oh my God. Already there are so many words, and again, every year it's added. So very
Yeah,
difficult to
exactly.
learn each
Because
and every word.
see, it's not just about English. Every language takes inspiration from another language. right? So when we say the word restaurant, right,
Mhm.
that is not an English word. It comes from French, but it has been borrowed from French, so we can use it in English, right?
Yeah.
Like in English, there is a word called veranda, which is the porch outside your house, like the section outside your house, which is not grass, right? But that is also
Yeah.
inspired by Hindi. I wouldn't say Hindi, Sanskrit, one of the Indian languages, I would say, right? So
Okay.
they've taken
Mhm.
inspiration from that and named that portion of the house outside your bungalow the veranda.
Mm. Okay, I didn't know that. Um, related to vocabulary or pronunciation, and there are many theoretical to know, right? And logic behind the vocabulary, word, sound, and pronunciation. But the thing is, people like me, those who are from Hindi medium, Bengali medium, or English medium, even, and we start learning on online platform, and we focus on listening and watching more. So we don't understand properly the theoretical part and the logic behind of the things, what we need to learn. So I don't know. That's why even for me as well, also I think so because I have learned by observing things, by watching videos, and I learned by myself, like by practicing a lot at home alone. Self practice I did a lot. I was
Mhm.
speaking, so I don't know the logic behind. There are so many things to know: phonetics, phonics, and
Phonetic.
also sound, phonetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that is also I don't know. But
Yeah.
by observing the sound, I speak and I
Yeah.
can pronounce in that way.
In most cases, copy pasting something really works. Okay. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I want to know how to say neither or neither, right? It
Mm-hmm.
might be a little confusing, but when I'm looking at a show or like I'm watching a movie where people are using both of these ways how to say it, then I realize what the difference is, why they're saying it differently in certain situations. So that is when copy paste works because you are like, oh, I know the story behind what they're talking about and why he said it in that way, right? With any word, not just neither or neither. But in that case, copy pasting really works, I would say, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you also research a lot about the particular thing that we need to share? For example, word. Now you have you shared about dictionary and also pronunciation,
Mhm.
phonetics. So do you also explore or what do you do for that?
So until last year, I was just casually like I love watching YouTube and I love scrolling on reels on Instagram. But a lot of there's only two things that I watch. I'll either watch something really funny like a meme, right, or
Okay.
whatever's trending at that point, or it has to be about growth or productivity or self improvement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So until last year, I was following a lot of people just because they had fun ways to express new trends, whether it's in English, whether it's any language or anything, right? But now, recently, I started my own YouTube channel like about 2 months ago, right? So
Okay.
I've been doing a lot more research on the technicalities of certain things, how things have evolved to become what they are right now, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
follow this guy called Etymology Nerd. Etymology is just a study of language. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay. Any
etymology,
language. It
yeah,
could be
like
any
how
language.
languages evolved. Yes. So you know how we talk about human evolution?
Mm-hmm.
Language
Mm.
also evolved like that. Languages, some experts think languages are like organisms. Like they keep changing, they keep learning new things, they keep making different, coming up with different words, changing meanings of different things. Like I'll give you an example. Sick, the word sick, sick, it used to mean bad for like hundreds of years. Oh my god, my friend got sick, right? But
Mm-hmm.
suddenly now with the rise of social media, sick has become a compliment. Oh my god, that car's so sick, you know so
Yeah.
so these nerds, sorry, not nerds, I'm saying this person, the etymology nerd, he posted a video saying how things can change meaning really quickly if everyone accepts that yes, this is different, you know
Mm-hmm.
like hey, that color is so sick, hey, that class is so sick, so
Yeah.
that is where like it really gets me curious that hey, what made this word here right now? You know, have you ever heard of
Mm.
the word nonchalant?
No, I haven't heard.
Okay, so
No.
nonchalant means somebody doing something, but they don't care about it, right?
Okay.
So if let's say a famous cricketer just hits 100 runs, okay, I'll give you an example that I would understand. Cristiano Ronaldo, right? So
Mm.
Ronaldo's quite famous. If Ronaldo just scores a goal, he's gonna be like, yeah, okay, I scored a goal because he scored thousands of goals over his career, you know. So he's very nonchalant about the way that he is going about his business. He's scoring goals because that's his job. But now things have changed because people are using the word shalan, which is not a word until this year. And shalant means actually
Okay.
caring about something, you know? So
Oh
it
my
just,
God.
yeah. So it's, you know how we say obey and disobey, right?
Mm.
They're
Yes.
opposites. So nonchalant was a word that didn't have an opposite ever. But now people have gotten creative and they started using shalant as a word. And now the dictionary is going to recognize it as an actual word, which is so weird
Wow.
because, like,
Yes. It's yeah, exactly. And I feel that, oh my God, how many things are there to learn? How much can we learn? How much
mm,
can we go depth in
in depth
depth?
about something. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I think there has always been depth in the language, in any language. It's just that now with social media, we can see what we don't know. So it freaks us out sometimes. Like back in the
Mm.
old days, if you wanted to learn something, you had to go to the library and get a book, right? And you were only focused
Yes.
on this information. Okay, there's something in the book. I have to finish the book. I have to learn something that's in the book. Now, when you Google something, there's like 100 pages of information. And you're like, okay, I'll
Mm.
start with the first article, then the second blog, and then the third video. And then you're like, oh my God, there's so much to learn. This is where people might get overwhelmed. Like they might get scared. Oh my God, I don't know so many things. And it can be
Yeah.
demotivating. It can be,
Demotivating.
yeah, it
Yes.
can be scary that I'm too late. There's no point starting now because there's so much to learn. Right?
Mm.
Does that ever
And
happen to you?
even, yes, of course, why not? Like, I'm telling you, like, I have been watching a lot of videos and I have been indulging myself in English and I was speaking a lot. I was having sessions a lot. I was watching a lot of videos every time, watching videos related to English, English, English. So I was feeling too much
Mhm.
overwhelming. So what I did, I reduced. And now as you are talking
Well,
about this topic, so I'm thinking, oh my God, I have reduced watching videos and now I got to know new things. So of course I need to learn. But sometimes I feel a lot and I don't feel good about earlier even I told you that nowadays I'm decreasing and I don't want to use much phone. So only having session that's fine and giving classes and I can learn, from my heart that what I want to learn. That's it. I feel so. Like I don't want to go too much depth in depth.
yeah. I think that's basic human psychology. You know, it's human nature to be curious about something or be motivated, but then suddenly you
Yes.
realize you're saturated. You don't want to do this anymore. It irritates you,
Yes.
right?
It was too much earlier for me, so that's why I feel. And I just watch only Indian people, Indian accent, right? And I didn't even explore now yet British accent, American accent, and there are many things to learn. As I told you that I don't know about pronunciation, the logic behind type, what we can say, technical things I don't know. Technically, I don't know, so I have to explore a lot. So I feel that whatever I have learned by my personal experience, I teach and I am exploring and I want to do gradually. I don't want to do a lot,
Yeah.
learning everything. And when I watch a lot of videos and I get to know here and there from everywhere and watching a lot of videos and also I focus on subtitle also. So it it's too much for me actually.
Yeah.
So I was doing like that way and
Right.
I decreased as that's why I said. And yeah, but we need to learn, of course. I am always excited and active for the learning, but I decided to do it gradually. I'm not hurry, and I'm quite satisfied person. I would say, like I don't want to do too much. Like gradually,
Yeah,
I want to do. Yeah. As I wanted to learn this language, so I have learned. Earlier, I didn't know anything about this language, but now I have known this language. I can speak, I can talk, I can teach people, I can do anything. But the thing is, uh, going in depth, it will take time, and I'm ready for that. I'm excited to learn few things, which is I don't know, but gradually, day by
right.
day. So
I
yeah,
was I was gonna ask you,
yes.
to any of your subscribers who feel overwhelmed when they're researching a topic or when they decide they're going to master, let's say, prepositions, tenses, anything. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is.
Mhm.
When they feel overwhelmed when they're researching and they feel, I don't want to do this, I don't want to touch this subject, I don't want to, work on it. What advice would you like to give them?
I I would only tell them just speak. Do not think about a lot because we are here to speak. We want to learn the language. If anybody wants to teach, so that is different thing for them. And when we research a lot and when we want to learn a lot of words, every single day, and there are many things to do. What will you do in a day? And how will you complete? We cannot do that. So for me, if I would say to people what they should do, accept that it's your part of it is your lifestyle. It's a part of
Yeah.
your life. For
Right.
example, my channel name is Sweta's English Lifestyle. Why I have given the name? Because I have accepted this language. I don't think about the language that I need to learn within month, within year. I feel that earlier I didn't know the language, so it was unknown language for me. But now, if I know, so it's a part of my life. So I will continue. I will explore, but I will not think about too much that okay, this word researching I'm doing, so I have to learn anyhow. And if you do anyhow, later you will definitely forget if you are not using, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So keep going on and speak up. Speaking is the way that we can remember, we can discuss, we can communicate. So that only we can remember and we can make situational English, not like just researching. So
Mm-hmm.
if anybody feels overwhelmed by researching, so they should do like that speaking language. That's it.
Definitely.
And whenever we need to listen, when we come across new word, so we should listen properly and
Yeah.
we need to speak again
Right.
instantly when we come across new words. And that's how we can continue. Later we will remember, forget, that will decide by God. I don't know. I can
Yeah.
say like that because I feel for me, I know many words, but I don't use. And even
Yeah.
I have learned many words, but I don't use. So I feel when it's my usual words, then I feel that this is for me. If I'm not using, I have learned, I have researched, but I'm not using, so that is not going to help me in my speaking, and I don't know
Right.
that word English language, right?
Right.
That much, whatever I know, I will speak that much only. So that's
Yeah.
how.
Yeah, I think most people have this issue because they have the knowledge, but they don't know how to execute it. They don't know how to use those advanced level words in their daily English without making
Mm-hmm.
a mistake or without worrying about the grammar of how they say. I completely
Mm-hmm.
understand that. But that's what I tell everybody. Practice makes perfect. Just keep working on it, slow
Mm-hmm.
and steady. This is why watching a lot of movies and shows helps because you are looking at people use it correctly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives you confidence that okay, I'm saying it correctly. It gives you this excitement that I can't wait to use this sentence with my friends or my coworkers the next time I meet them, you know. So I think that is really important. It helps you stay motivated.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right, absolutely. So
Right.
yes, I think we have completed our session,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
Mhm. So thank you so much. I think it's really amazing conversation for me because I really wanted to have a session for a long time. I didn't have. So today we had, and something new I learned because I have decreased watching videos and I didn't have session. I took a break, so
Mhm.
I was feeling empty. Even I stopped taking classes for a few days. so I didn't take any classes. But today, when I learned new things from you, I felt that again,
That curiosity is there.
fresh, fresh. I felt
Yeah.
for
Good.
the
Good.
English language. Yes.
Nice. So if you ever feel this annoyance or that you have to take a break, it's completely fine. It's fine to take breaks because it keeps you fresh, it keeps you excited about the journey, right? But
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're watching new things. If you are bored of watching movies and shows, go to YouTube, find a channel where some native speaker is giving a speech about, let's say, economics or business. Maybe you want to grow your algorithm, so find somebody who's talking about YouTube growth, so
Mm-hmm.
you can always keep it exciting by talking about different topics, right? And even if you don't feel
Mm-hmm.
like talking, it's fine. Make sure you don't stop that, putting an information in the brain. Even if you're just watching a
Yeah.
show or a movie, that's completely fine. Okay?
Yes, I haven't started yet watching movies, so I will start. I haven't do that. I haven't done yet. Actually, I will start, but I was just watching videos and podcast. I told you earlier I was doing, but movies, shows, I haven't started yet. So
Okay.
I think it's waiting for me.
Yeah, you can just,
I'm
it's
not.
very
I'm
easy.
not bored
Yeah, it's
with
very
that.
easy. You can just Google like whatever you want to learn. So if you want to if you want to focus on tenses, you can just Google best movies to understand how tenses are being used or whatever. If you want vocabulary, then you can. Let's say you want something industry specific. Let's say you're in finance. You can Google
Mm,
simple movies about finance, right? Where they share stories about people who made a lot of money or lost a lot of money, right? So these movies will keep you excited. It'll help you in your career and in your personal growth. All right.
yeah, you're right.
Awesome.
All
I
right.
won't keep you any longer. Okay. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Yep, you too, and I'll see you soon.